Oh my god, I'm so outraged. Look at this thing. I bought a mango and this doesn't look the least bit edible.
Or is it? Well, good evening, laddies, lasses and lassos. Welcome to the Click. You smell amazing today. And speaking of mangoes and false marketing outrageous stuff, today we're gonna look at r/a-hole design, which are designs that are just nasty, predatory, really nasty advertising, whatever it might be, that just makes your knuckles go ah! Enjoy. Mwah.
Also remember to subscribe. We're almost at 10 million subscribers. Yeah.
Apple. There is no room for a headphone jack in our phones. Also Apple. Apple swapped the SIM tray in US iPhone 14 models with a plastic block. You could have placed different outlets all along the edge here where this plastic block is instead. Wow, sense of priorities, am I right? Shipping method. Email delivery time, 2 to 4 hours. Email delivery time instantly, 0.43. But it's email delivery time. What do you mean, sending a digital email? Are you withholding this on purpose just to have people pay? Just like, you can use our free email service, but it's really slow. I would choose the 4-hour wait. They will have this type of fee structure when the item is time sensitive, like concert tickets. I've come across something similar when trying to get tickets on the same night as the show. That is so scummy! Oh my god! They're basically holding your tickets hostage in a slow email bag on purpose, just to have you pay more. Is this... how is this... It's basically a hostage situation! Come on! Queen Elizabeth II's death has unlocked a new quest in Elder Scrolls Skyrim that no one saw coming! Oh my god, this is so exciting. Scrolls 5 Skyrim, in fact, it looked like a new quest in the game. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Wait, so it's not even like clickbaiting anymore? It's just straight up a lie? You just make a claim that isn't true and then you explain in the article why it isn't true.
Mars is crashing into the Earth! And then the article is,
haha, lol, JK, not really, click our newspaper. Very valid source. When eating requires you to accept terms and conditions. What? So wait, by opening and using this product, you agree to be bound by our terms and conditions. What exactly am I opening? What? To eat a snack from Vital Proteins, you have to contractually agree to not sue them if anything bad happens. They have been sued previously for lead and/or cadmium contamination. Oh my, is that even, can you do that? I mean, I've seen those kind of things before when, seal is broken means that, warranty isn't valid and that kind of stuff. But can you actually do this? Can you count just a broken seal on a food product as a contractual signature? Is this real? Is this actually real? What? So let's say now we're installing Windows Eraser Gaming Eraser, please. Windows isn't even installed yet. In computers you have like, what needs to come first for the next thing to work? First you have, hardware, then you have, software integration, operating system, and programs. No. Some programs are all the way down. Vis-a-vis. My $130 French textbook isn't even bound. Ho ho ho! Inflation! Yay! I remember this in university. It wasn't even that pricey back then because I'm really old, okay? But back when I went to uni, I remember I bought a physics book that was about this thick and it costed me, I think, about 70 bucks or something like that. And I carried it around all around campus. I opened it once to look up a table during a test. That was it. That was the only time I used it. And now it sits in my bookshelf and I look super smart when people come over and they're like, wow, you have a physics book that's thicker than your forehead. And I'm like, yes, I have never read it. Una porción de 0 gram wait a second. So if you count a portion as 0 grams, of course it has 0 calories. What? You just made stuff up. Did you know that this is calorie free because if you eat 0 of this product, there are no calories? So healthy. HP Instant Ink cartridge. Cartridge cannot be used until printer is enrolled in an HP Instant Ink. Is there a Black Mirror episode yet about just printers and their horrible integration and subscription systems? There should be, really. That's more scary than any other episode I've ever seen. This go-to salad, not wanting to say it's actually 560 calories. Cobb salad, 160 calories. But wait a second, it's because this is 3.5 servings based on... I don't know, we just wanted it to have a pretty number, so we divided it with whatever. This contains pie servings, because that adds up to a nice little 160 calories. You're really gonna make me believe that you sell containers with 3.5 portions? That's the excuse you want to go with? Alright. Future self-aging prediction. Subscribers in September the 20th. Alright, it's some app for aging stuff, I guess. Plan. Free trial cancel anytime. Unlock all features. Free until September 23. Then $89.99 a week? Wait a second, so they subscribed on September the 20th. And the September the 23rd, that's when it expires. So you have 3 days. And if you forget to cancel it, 3-day free trial. After that, it's $90 a week. $400 a month. $4,800 a year for subscribing. Wow. Yeah, some apps are just the definition of predatory, aren't they? Jesus Christ. This kind of thing that your kid is going to install on your device, and all of a sudden you're charged like $200 and you don't know why. What the hell? This app makes me wanna age faster for real, so I don't have to see where this all is going in the future. I just paid $90 for a textbook, and my access will be removed in 2 years. Limau, this is such a joke. Children, a chronological approach. 24-month access. I hate that everything is being turned into a subscription service. Back a few months ago, I was doing like a Photoshop stream. I was photoshopping fun things. I do that on stream sometimes, right? And people were asking, Click, why do you have a version of Photoshop that's like 10 years old? And the reason is, it's an old license I have, and the program installed that I just transfer between all my computers when I upgrade them, because I don't want to pay subscription. Photoshop CS3 works perfectly fine, thank you. Maybe it's 15 years old. It works perfectly fine, thank you. I don't need your subscription. God, I'm cheating the system by just being too old. Perfect. So let's see now, this looks like Airbnb, $45 a night, check-in, check-out, 1 guest, okay, 1 night. So it's 1 night for $45, cleaning fee $65, service fee $16, total $126, and that's not even counting taxes. Great. Any app that has like this amount of hidden fees is just, I don't like it. The same thing when you do plane tickets nowadays. You go on one site, you know, to find plane tickets, and you're like, oh my god, this plane ticket for $200, but it doesn't include luggage, and sometimes it's like you have to add a seat. It's like, what do you mean? What's the 200 for initially? It's, you don't have a seat on the plane, you're just theoretically on the plane, that's 200. What? What are you doing? What are you talking about? I am legit upset. Hotels are cheaper than Airbnbs now, and they do have the cleaning for you for free. I suppose it's kind of getting to a weird middle point. It's the same with Uber as well. Sometimes it's been like, well, this Uber was just as expensive as a normal taxi. Like, what's... It's weird, man. Come on. It completely defeats the purpose. TracFone has been interrupting multiple outgoing calls to try to get me to switch to Verizon. Service message. We will soon interrupt an outgoing call, excluding calls to 911. Oh, geez, so generous. Thank you. I can talk to the cops without being interrupted with marketing. Yay. To make you aware that you can move your TracFone service to your Verizon network. It's such a nice way of saying we interrupt your day being bothersome. We're just trying to make you aware, you absolute ignoramus. We're doing you a favor. I actually called my girlfriend over Facebook Messenger, because I still have it on my phone, not actually Facebook, but just Messenger, because it operates on over internet and it's easy to make calls and stuff. They started adding intrusive ads in the middle of the call, playing at max volume, and a video in the middle of the call that you have to click away from. The worst thing is that they formulated it like it's your friend streaming the video to you. So on my side, it said like, GF is now streaming this ad of Stray on your phone. And on her end, it said like, your boyfriend is now streaming this new Marvel movie on your phone. No, it's not. It's your bullshit ads. Don't blame it on us. Anyway, so I never use Messenger for calling ever again. What kind of animal is a bonobo? Primate? Reptile? Scrambled ad. I will go with scrambled ad. Black Mirror episode, here I come, baby. These ads in the middle of the mirrors in the bathrooms of Europa Park. Woo! You want to look at your face in the mirror? Too bad. We gotta watch an ad first. How to monetize a bathroom. Oh my god, we're really heading down this rabbit hole, Arby. Humanity is so fricked, dude. God damn it. There is this little notch on a Power A Nintendo controller that only allows the cord that came with the package to be used. Right now I'm in the process of sanding the notch down so I can use other cables. That is so smart. I bet they have some kind of, you know, guarantee thing that, you know, warranty isn't valid because, oh, you made it fit with other cables that actually do fit originally. You just made it not fit purposefully. I applaud you. If everyone did this, maybe companies would stop. Trying to disable notifications on Facebook. You have to disable each of these individually just to disable SMS notifications. Comments, tags, reminders, more activity about you, updates from friends, friend requests, people you may know, birthdays, groups, video, events, stages. Do you want more updates? But ads! You want the ads you texted to you, right? We're just trying to make you aware of all the wonderful things you can buy. Sorry, I'm getting way too invested in this character. This is gonna be my villain arc. I'm gonna become some like ad peddling villain. This it's not even too far-fetched. I'm already a YouTuber. It's just like, wait until I have 6 ad reads per video. Oh dear God. The future is dark. PlayStation won't let you contact support more than once per day. In my case, they specifically asked me to contact them again in 10 minutes. Hey there, back so soon. It seems Chap was not able to help you. Please try again tomorrow. This is a segue to... No, I don't actually have a sponsor in this video, but this would be like, you know, perfect VPN plug or something like that. Hit me up or something. I'm good at this, trust me. YouTube Premium. Upgrade to connect your speakers. Get Premium to play anything on YouTube Music. What the oh my god, you mean I can like basically use Bluetooth on my phone? Oh, if I'd only pay for Premium. But I thought this feature already existed. Well, woe is me how mistaken I was. You know, this is the reason why maybe this is not good to promote here because YouTube Premium is good for me as a YouTuber, but still, I specifically don't have the YouTube app because some of the features that you have to pay for Premium are available if you just use the browser and request the desktop. For example, playing a video in the background of your phone when the YouTube is minimized, you can actually do if you use the browser version of YouTube in your like Safari on your phone. Good life hack. So there you go. You are welcome. Need more data? We got you! 120 gigabytes for Armor 16 with our celebrity offer. Get 100 gigabytes from 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. and 20 gigabytes for the rest of the day. Wow, how generous. I get 100 gig when I'm supposed to be sleeping and nobody's awake. I mean, it makes sense because that's the time of the day when bandwidth is the least strained, so to say. But from like a purchaser perspective, it's absolute bogus. New fuel-saving trick takes UK. Look at this, just squeeze little toothpaste into your tank. And I mean, it probably will save fuel because it will just destroy your car engine. So you don't have to buy fuel anymore. Not for the reason you thought it was, but there you go. Didn't these ads used to have a Coca-Cola bottle? I can't tell which one is worse. I don't know why this is being allowed as an ad. Who's actually paying for this, you know? Because it's not Coca-Cola or the tooth brand. Like, who's actually the company buying these ads? Who makes money from this being promoted? Maybe it's like a car repair workshop that's really like going bananas on their business. Meat Eater! So let's see, it's $10, but then you have to select your size. Regular plus $3. So even the regular one is more expensive than just the base price. That makes very little sense. One thing I've also noticed, keep an eye out, because it's a borderline scammy. When you use these kind of delivery apps, sometimes there's also a hidden fee. I, for example, had a restaurant I was considering order from a Thai place. And when I looked at it in an app similar to this, it said like $14, which isn't outrageous for like a lunch meal. But then I called them myself and went to pick it up, because it was a nice weather and, you know, sun in Sweden is limited to 3 days a year, so why not? Let's take some sun, shall we? And when I went to pick it up myself, it was only $11. So they added like 25% on the price as a hidden fee. It was just more expensive in the menu. That was not the delivery. It was not a tip. It was not a service fee, nothing like that. Just a hidden fee on the price of the thing itself. I should really stop drinking carbonated things when I record videos, but I will not. Let's see, now by providing this information, let us know that you were able to contact you on the phone, blah blah blah. Checking this box constitute my written consent to receive marketing communication related calls, even if my number is registered on the do not call registry. Please provide consent to continue online. If you prefer, you can call this to complete your quote. Wow! So they have the option, probably because it might be a legal requirement, like you can't technically call us on our BS service, which is really much of a hassle, and not have to sign this, or you have to consent to all our marketing BS. I think the worst thing I had ever happened to me was when I accidentally made an account on Quora, you know, the forum with questions and answers, which is a site I kind of like, usually. But after I'd done that, I kept getting emails about everything, and I had to unsubscribe to every single hashtag and topic individually. What a piece of fricksist god. No, stop, cease. You do not deserve to exist. A TechSpot. A Tesla owner refuses to pay over $21,000 for a new car battery. Gets locked out of his car. Stay the frick away from Teslas. That's real? It's like, oh, you didn't buy the new cable for your iPhone? I guess we're gonna lock your iPhone. Good luck. Let's see now. Before sign-in, here's some themed cards, blah, blah, blah. 2 left in stock. After sign-in, 10 left in stock. Oh, I see. So you're like encouraging people to like make accounts and buy it quickly, but it's not actually true. That's pretty shady. A laptop. I was looking for a laptop. Look at all those features. Disclaimer. Above mentioned details are used for reference only from a third-party website. You couldn't even spell a third, right? There could be variation in actual device with comparison of what mentioned above. What? This sentence is even botched. To what is mentioned above. These details couldn't be used for claim in case of variation in specs. Not to mention, like, there are, I don't know, 5 or 6 grammatical incorrectnesses, and misspellings. It's all such a shady way. Here's all the stuff in the laptop. It may be false, but if it is false, it's not our fault. We took it from somewhere else and didn't bother to check it. You want to spend money with us, right? Right. McAfee small business removal unsuccessful. We're having trouble removing some of your McAfee programs. Here are some things you can do to fix this. Try uninstalling again. Contact support. Yuck. I've had this happen a couple of times with softwares. You know what I do? I go in and forcefully just delete the entire program registry and folder. It's very satisfying. The computer still sometimes thinks it is, but sometimes you get past the uninstall blockers if you do that, because then the uninstall essentially only removes the leftover folders and that kind of stuff, the placeholders. So, yeah, that's how I used to do it, baby. Oh, yes, indeed. Please read and accept the terms of use. Okay. Trying to place an online order. Website will not allow you to check out unless you agree to the terms of service and sign up with a $30 a month subscription service. Isn't it a beautiful future we're heading into? You own nothing. Everything is subscription based. You're just sitting in a field and like, that'll be $50. And I did steal that from a webcomic. That was a good joke. Sarah Anderson, you're freaking amazing at comics. 1 item in your cart. This backpack. Item subtotal $99. Estimated shipping free. Estimated tax $0. This is looking good. Order total $104. But how can you count? So look here, theater style popcorn seasoning. Oh my god, calories too? Wow, that's so good. 568 servings in a 5-ounce container. Of course, all the nutritional facts are going to be 0. And it's still 2 calories? You have 506 servings. Wait, so that means it's like 1,000 something servings? Or no, 1,000 something calories. And you split it into 568 servings. Yeah, that's accurate. Heck yes. Just finished wrapping my white elephant gift. Everyone needs an angle grinder. Look at that. Good luck unboxing your present. This is what Santa Claus should do for naughty kids. Instead of giving them coal, he just wraps them in impossible packages that the kids can't open. So you can see what your gift is, but you can never open it. It's that nice fire truck you always wished for, Timmy. Too bad. It's now encased in reinforced titanium steel. Take that, Timmy, you little shite. Natural brown sugar. Oh, natural is only a brand name. Trademark does not represent the true nature. It's plastic. Disney Princess 1001 stickers. That is amazing. Let's open it and take a look. Wow. Great. So like 80% of the stickers are just these little squares. You basically just took the colored paper, glued on one side, and just here's a bunch of stickers. Great. Yesterday it is announced that AT&T got hit with a $60 million fine. Today I get this on my account. We have added 15 gigabytes of data to your plan. Increase your monthly rate by $10. Completely unrelated. Papa needed the Moonies. Ferrari. By breaking the seal, you accept the enclosed license agreement. Wait a second, but how do you even read the license agreement without opening it? It's like when someone says, you know, I'm gonna tell you something, promise not to be mad. But what if what I'm about to tell you is gonna make me mad? It's like the same thing, you know? Oh, do you agree to this contract? Well, can I read it first? No, by reading it, you agree to it. But I want to see what I'm agreeing. No. See, that's not how it works. Welcome to the future, baby. It's really dark. 2K19 is a retail $60 game. They put non-skippable ads in from another company. Yeah, I hate stuff like this. Like sometimes ads can still be played even if you pay for something. Take, for example, in the beginning of cinemas. Perfectly fine, but it's also related to like movies and stuff, so it might actually be interesting. But sometimes it just feels so overbearing. For example, when you pay for a Samsung TV and they have like programmed ads into it. I just bought an expensive screen. I miss back in the day when screens were just pure screens. There was no garbage inside of them. It was literally purely a screen. It couldn't have any shenanigans on its own. Man, those were the days. I just need to find one of those thick TV screens and just use that forever. How would you grade President Trump's leadership in the nation's fight against... are you really calling it Chinese virus? Okay. Superb, great, very good. That's one way to pad your approval rates, right? Oh my god. Isn't this exactly one of the pitfalls in like statistical bias? Just like, oh, we have a poll. All the options are the same. What? People only answer positively? What a shocker. Desco Active Flushable Toilet Wipes. Fresh. They're flushable? What does the backside say? Harmful to aquatic life with long-lasting effects? I mean, I suppose you can still technically flush it, right? You can technically drink bleach. It's not gonna be great for you, but you can technically everything is edible at least once. That's basically what the slogan is. It's garbage. Doritos, bigger bag, more to share. And here's the old bag, but if you compare them, it's the same weight. More air. Wow, more plastic and more air. Exactly what I wanted to pay for. Shrinkflation used by Cadbury to literally cut corners. The bottom chocolate bar is more than 8% smaller. Yeah, look, they literally cut off the corners. Wow, it looks like fancy in a way, but is it really this expensive to just produce a bit more chocolate? Does this really save a bunch of money? I guess 8% is quite a lot, to be honest, you know, in the grander scheme of things. What a world we live in. Yahoo! A world where cutting corners is profitable, literally. Just wait until you buy your first house as a millennial, and the corners are literally cut to make it cheaper. Yay! They replaced half the mirrors in my local shopping mall bathroom with advertising boards. Woo! Now we can make money off of you while taking a poo. What do you think the CPM, like the payment ads for 100 poopers is? Let me know in the comments what you think it is. Maybe they make like, you know, a solid $5 per 1,000 poopers. There you go, baby. You know, as a YouTuber, as someone who works with advertising and actually see what the numbers are like behind the scenes, I always wonder if stuff like this is actually profitable. Let's say, for example, on YouTube, let's say you make maybe a typical channel with like medium-length videos with a couple of mid-breaks, not counting sponsors or anything. You make, you know, between maybe 5, if you make really long videos, maybe towards 10, but doubt it. Let's say $5 per 1,000 views, right? Something like that. It's a pretty decent estimate. Depends on time of year, what kind of advertisers are buying slots and stuff, but it depends. Okay, let's say $5 per 1,000 views. You would have to have 1,000 people estimating the same CPM return on ads to go take a poop in the stall, not to mention like the powering of the screen and what the screen costs initially. How many people use the bathroom in a day? Like, it can't be like 100,000. You know, how much does this actually make? It's the same thing when they have the ad screens on the freaking gas stations. It's like, what does it actually bring in? I'm so curious to know the math, because from my perspective, it barely makes sense. It barely makes sense. Unsubscribe, we are sorry to see you go. Alright, confirm. Win ping pong to unsubscribe. Is this real? Oh my god. That is so funny and so dark at the same time. I see this so as a Black Mirror episode. It's gonna be amazing. You don't want these spam emails anymore, you just have to beat this AI in chess. Oh, the AI was too difficult, too bad. You're gonna keep getting spammed. Get good, boy. That is so funny. I think this is a parody, but it's a genius one. Website.
Well, I'm sorry, but please, will you please turn off the ad block? We really need your money.
Alright, turns off ad block. Download Cunt Wars today! We have articles with these cartoon girls in AV! You stupid bitch! That's also a pretty good villain arc, isn't it? Just like mad website AI that just shovels ads and viruses down your throat. 0.01 to start washer, press cycle button. Price was $5.76, can only pay with quarters. I had this happen once. I was buying like a graphic design thing that I needed a license for, and it wasn't like this quirky website that used tokens, sort of, which didn't seem that bad in the first place. Like, okay, it's a way to make people get accounts and come back, you know, fine, whatever. And I bought the tokens, and it turns out that the token packages of course don't match the prices. So it's like you pay like $10, but the thing you buy, it only costs $6 because you can only buy pure 5s. What a wonderful world this could be. My workplace's low plastic, recyclable eco pens have a secret at their core. Look at that beautiful pen, and it was just plastic all along. Who would have thunk it? Wow, but it's
All about the corporate attitude and how productive we will be thinking we're saving the world with our paper pens, right, Courtney? Courtney, it's about team spirit, Courtney. Don't ruin it for us.
Microsoft Games create a new process every time it plays an ad so it can blast at full volume. Yay! Can you play it in offline mode? That would be an option. Or sometimes one thing you can do, it's a bit advanced, but sometimes if you have multiple audio devices, you can also like hook up the default device as just a pair of headphones you've thrown to the side, and then you specifically hook up the program you're using to an audio device you're using, like that. So anything that opens fresh, just like that, just plays on the audio phones tossed to the side. That's a little bit of a life hack, if there is such a setting in the game, I don't know, but there you go. I was trying avocados for the first time. Turns out some genius put a rock in it to make it look bigger. Look at this! Avocado? More like scam-ocado. Oh, disgusting. I'm paying for a rock. Pearson is forcing students at my school to buy an access code for their system. Basically $70 to turn in homework. And I was looking at the info regarding an optional included e-textbook and saw this. Yes, printing is allowed. 2 pages can be printed every 1,825 days. Wait, how many? How long is that? That's like 8 years. What? You're not gonna be in university that long. What are you talking? This will be the things we hand down in generations. Yes, grandson, my cool down for printing is done. You can have your legacy of the 2 pages printed. Yay. An air freshener sold on Facebook. It's a literal scam. Look at that. It's literally just wires attached to a light. It's glowing. That means it must be doing something, right? Electricity. This kind of stuff is also super common for, like, you know, anti-mosquito things. Where it's just a plastic box with a light and they're like, it's totally magic in here. Just don't open it, please. Oh, here we go, a little drink. That's a really fancy looking cup. That is such a fancy look. How is the straw supposed to reach all the way in the bottom, though? That's a problem I see right away, but it's a very cozy looking cup. I love the design of a tall cup. That's super cool. Oh, I see. Okay, that's how the straw reaches all the way into the bottom. There just isn't one. DoorDash offers a guaranteed minimum for each job. My first order, the guarantee was $6.85, and the customer, a woman in Borderum Hill, who answered the door in a colorful bathrobe, tipped $3 via the app. But I still received only $6.85. Here is how it works. If the woman in the bathrobe had tipped $0, DoorDash would still have paid me the whole $6.85. Because she tipped $3, DoorDash kicked me only $3.85. She was saving DoorDash $3, not tipping me. That is so shady. The whole definition of tips is that it goes to the server, or in this case, the driver itself. What the heck? This is the kind of stuff that restaurants get in real trouble for. This can't be legal. This is really shady. Tilted benches in a food court so customers would leave sooner. Literal a-hole design. Ah, you see what you do is you flip it around. You use it for your feet and you sit on the table. Thank me later. Every YouTube video now. Drawn out intro, sponsorship, actual content, buy our merch! Dang, actual content, patron, subscribe, SO me. Oh, yes indeed. I feel called out. To be fair, I try to keep it to a minimum, okay? Don't judge me, I try to keep my intro short and sweet. I do very quick merch plugs, and I do like 1 or 2 sponsorships, like a month. Which is like one every 5 videos or so. Please don't hate me. I'm trying my best to not litter everything in ads. Please subscribe. 15 minutes in, so let's just jump right into it. Oh, this was 2 years ago? Damn, it hasn't changed, has it? Today we'll be talking about a very, very nasty confession I have to make about this new extremely addicting game called... God, it's been a meme for this long. Oh... Oh, time really flies, doesn't it? God, I'm getting old fast. Food for the poor. Return this dime and feed a child. So instead of using the dime that you originally have to feed a child, you spend 37 cents to send it to me, then another 37 cents for me to send it so you can use the dime that you originally had to feed a child? Ha! Maybe they're hoping you're gonna add more money to it. Is that the idea? That, you know, the cent is on them, but then you add like a dollar bill yourself? Is that the idea? It's really weird. Also, why do it physically? I mean, it's 2022, isn't it just much cheaper to do like digital donations? No? This seems very redundant. Oh, look at the big of the spooce bottle, so big! It wasn't big after all. Wow, what a treat. No, it's only design choices, right? It looks fancy, so it should be more expensive. Haha, yeah, I nailed marketing, didn't I? Let's see here. Payment method, contact info, order summary, subtotal 3 items, digital delivery fee, $5.98, total $200. What do you mean digital delivery fee? What on earth does that mean? Download a file? How can you take a delivery fee on a digital... Are you serious? It's so expensive to send it over the internet. Oh my god, imagine all the little internet delivery people that have to... That's horse poo. Quick story on my Facebook decided to capitalize on your muscle memory. Look there, and they moved it here. The notification is in the bottom nav bar. New design. Notification in the top bar, and new shopping page is where this one used to be. They also did this for like going live. So I accidentally went live on Instagram by accident without realizing it because they moved the buttons. Maybe that was just me being a boomer, but like that was awkward. Brain food! We're sad to see you go. Really sad emoji. If you'd like to unsubscribe from our emails, please consider donating to us. Error! You must select an option to proceed. I have already reached a point where I want nothing to do with your garbage company, and you're making me donate to unsubscribe to your marketing scam. This can't be this is just holding someone's inbox spam hostage, but like in reverse. What? This is horrible! Are you kidding me? Let's see, we got a bunch of sodas here, pressing on the screen. Alright, what is... Oh, they hid the water button, so you can't take free water, so you encourage people to buy a bunch of sodas instead. Well, that's bad for your health and bad for your wallet. Drink water straight from your shoe today. McDonald's notification now! Order confirmation! What? I didn't place order? We know you've confirmed it in your mind, so order now. I hate it when notifications give you a mini heart attack, so you'll look at them more carefully. No, that kind of stuff makes me delete apps. Maybe that's how we protested. Every time we see something like this, we just uninstall the app, and if that makes a big enough bump in the company's statistic, they will stop doing it, because it's not profitable to have people not use your app, right? So maybe that's the way to combat it. And then they will integrate it so you can't remove it in our phones by default. Oh, glory. Designed for dissuading the homeless, literally just uncomfortable for everyone else. Yeah, look at that. Why do you even have a bench at this point? That is... what a priority. Like, hey, instead of spending money on shelters and, you know, good stuff for people, how about spending the money to make benches really weird and uncomfortable? That's a good way to invest the budget, Steve. Heck yeah. Wasting money making uncomfortable for everyone else, and also frick the homeless, and we spend the money on this instead. That's perfect. Yeah, great logic. Want to visit an incomplete version of our website where you can Zoom? Download our app. Okay. No, but ask me again every time. That's the only answer, right? Pop-ups have really weird ideas about consent. Just gonna put that out there. Brand new protein powder, not even filled halfway. Because, oh my god, the pun. Oh, I applaud you. Yes. You know how to win my heart. Oh my god, yes. Oh, you see? Every relationship needs a lot of dads, so you can just maximize dad humor. There you go, baby. Invoices from my hospital stay are starting to come in. Each Hall's cough drop, individually packaged, is billed at $10. Wow. How great. Did you like review them carefully for $10 a pop? That's absolutely outrageous. Look at this. This is an a-hole design. Oh, because it's a little donkey in a hole. I want a pet donkey. They're so cute. A grain of rice. World's smallest computer. The Close Addicts. You wanted to go to the App Store, right? Instead of watching the video. Yeah, you love app stores for shady mobile games, right? That's where your passion is. Truly is. Free meal to anyone over 80 years old.
accompanied by both parents.
I would love to one-up this and just come with like the urns of the parents and be like, yeah, I brought my parents, bish, where's my free meal? I'm totally gonna do that. Oh my god, just to cause a scene. I don't even care about the food. I'm just gonna cause a scene because you're a butthole. Set password.
Password too long. You have too much safety in your life. Live on the dangerous side. Just have password 123 as your password. Trust me.
So let's see, a typical little college textbook that I probably paid $900 for. Copy this. No, you have already copied 19 of the maximum 30 words you're allowed to copy from this section. Please select fewer words and try again. Humanity sucks. Your Fisco score, 763. So here's what it's like drawn to scale, and here's the correct position. So they try to make it seem worse than it actually is to sell services. Yay. I have to connect to the internet in order to play an arcade game from 1999.
Please connect to the internet to continue. Internet barely exists back then. Stop.
100% juice.
Contains 27% juice. Just a parentheses. But 100% juice if you count it really weird.
100% of those 27% is 100% juice. Uber will soon know if you're drunk and could refuse to pick you up. That defeats the whole point of Uber. That's weird. I mean, sure, don't be blackout drunk and like barfold everywhere in someone else's car. That's kind of a douche move. But at the same time, if I wasn't drinking when I'm out, I would just take my own car. That's the entire point. What? YouTube lets you purchase a movie, but still age blocks you. Let's see here, Fight Club.
Sorry, this content is age restricted.
Oh yeah, and then you just have to send them your ID card and your credit card and your firstborn child so you can watch the movie you already paid for. Ah, you sweet summer child. Well, Lotties, Lazos, and Lazos, thank you so much for journeying through this bright future together with me. Now, these are the worst examples. Don't be too sad about it. Hopefully it'll be better in the future, right? We can always live on a farm with ducks instead. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day because you do deserve it, and I will see you in the very near future. Take care. Mwah.